What's up, guys? I'm back, and I'm doing another movie review here, guys, for Halloween. This time I'm reviewing The Monster Squad. Released in 1987, directed by Fred Decker, I think that's how you say his name, and stars Andre Gower, Duncan Rieger, I think that's how you say his name, Stephen Match, Stan Shaw, and Tom Noonan. I think that's how you say his name. So the movie is basically about these group of kids who form a club, and they're all into monsters. Like they're all into like horror movies and stuff like that. And they have their own club, like this monster club. And they discover that Count Dracula is basically forming his like own army of classic horror movie monsters, and basically trying to take over the world, and they form together. The kids form together, and basically try to stop him and his evil army. And that is pretty much the whole premise of the movie. It's a classic horror comedy. It's very funny. The monsters are creepy as hell. Here's the front, spine, and the back. I got this for Christmas last year from my uncle. Thank you, Uncle Mike, if you're watching this. A very, very good movie. I haven't seen this movie in years, but hopefully by around this month I'll rewatch it again, as I haven't seen it in years. But yeah, this has always been a favorite of mine. This movie's pretty much like Explorers meets The Goonies, pretty much, because it's about like sticking together pretty much, and like it definitely shows like friendship and all that good stuff. And I'd say like probably like the funniest scene was when one of the kids kicked the Wolfman in the gonads. I thought that was hilarious when they say how like kick him in the nards, and and how like one of them's like he doesn't have nards, and then he kicks him, and then he's like, Wolfman's got nards because he's like holding them and everything is after he's been kicked, and it's very funny. Everybody should know that famous scene. But yeah, very good climax ending right here. This is definitely has to be like the one of my like definitely like one of the movies that has like one like the best endings of movies of all time, in my opinion. Like the last like 15 minutes is like probably like my favorite part out of the whole thing. It's a classic movie all the way through, but I'd say like some like my favorite scenes would probably have to be last 15 minutes in the scene where Count Dracula's in the airplane, and like he's getting Frankenstein out of the airplane, and like the pilot like opens like the latch, and like he's not Count Dracula is not falling down, and then he turns into a bat, and then just like flies down to where Frankenstein's coffin landed into the water. It's a pretty cool scene, and very good special effects. First time, the acting is very good. The other monsters that are in here are Wolfman, like I said before, Frankenstein, the Mummy, and Gillman, aka the creature from the Black Lagoon. All those classic monster stuff. You can't go wrong with this. I definitely grew up with this movie as a kid. It was one of those movies that like, I always watched but never really got through it. But like sometimes like I would just like sit there and watch it, and I've enjoyed this movie for a very long time, and I still enjoy it to this very day. It is an '80s movie, and some of you who haven't seen it since might not like it now, because it might not be as good as watching it when you first saw it. But you definitely want to give this movie a watch. You can definitely pick it up for pretty cheap off of Amazon.com if you're looking for your own copy. There's also a 20th anniversary edition, I think. It's either 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary, I think, or something like that. And it's like out of print, and then it got back in print or something. I don't know, but if you want the cheapest version, you definitely want to get this version. This version, let's see. Um, this is the Paramount edition, I think, or something like that. I don't really know. But it is also on VHS 2, but I heard that one's pretty hard to find. So if you want to get the cheapest one, like I said, you definitely want to pick this up. And definitely check it out if you like horror movies as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys in the next video when I review Tremors. And I'll see you guys then. Take care.